Judge Joe Brown's all-new barbecue sauce and seasoning. Justice in the form of flavor.
Law firms will take this as a retainer.
What? It must be a law firm where they hungry as hell. Now you gonna help me with this parole I'm dealing with?
Judge Joe Brown's all-new barbecue sauce and seasoning. Justice in the form of flavor. With one taste of our premium blends of all-natural ingredients, herbs, and spices, you'll fall in love with meat all over again. Judge Joe Brown's all-natural barbecue sauce collection is made up of 2 zesty flavors, original and spicy. There's only one way to bring order back to barbecuing. Just add Judge Joe Brown's all-natural barbecue sauce and seasoning, and you be the judge.
You're not on. Phone's off.
But can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, you can see me and you can hear me. Okay, cool.
Did you see that thing I sent you about that show they're auditioning and those damn fool women got it? They're encouraging them to get into a fight?
Yeah. Actually, I'll pull it up.
That's insanity. That is just plain insanity.
This right here.
I'm Danye. I'm from Houston. I was born in Denver.
Okay.
Oh.
What show are you auditioning for?
I'm auditioning for South Central Baddies.
Like a dandelion to me. You're very soft.
Yeah, I am.
Listen to
You're
that.
very sweet.
You ready for them on that couch? You ready?
All right.
What do you think of that?
Pure slave nigga shit. I'm sorry.
In other words, you see good reason. You see how the Democratic Party continues to be strong right now because it still is the party of the slave masters. And this is their kind of thing. These folk need to be back on a real slave plantation where somebody's got a whip over them. And the fact that they actually have access to making a television show, and this is what they choose to do to glorify this dysfunction and to get other people to emulate this garbage, is a shame. They need to be, well, they're slaves. The fact that they even sound like that, and that gay boy in the background, you can tell by his voice, he's just happy as a little sweetmeat, in a candy factory, I guess. So what in the hell is the problem? Is it white supremacy or is it thinking like that? And that becomes prevalent. I hate to seize on this, but that's what one of our problems is. We don't have any young black folk who are trying to get themselves together. They have access to possibilities, and this is what they choose to do. Act like, damn, what'd you put it? I won't use the N-word, but slaves.
Nigga slaves. Yeah.
I hate that word.
I think
it came
but
along.
you know why? But that's how they're acting. That's the perfect. You hate the word, but that's how they're acting.
Exactly, because it's a derogatory word, and to them it applies.
Yeah, it applies.
Every one of those. See, back in the 60s, we weren't nice like they are now because the militancy was in the young students, the not so young students. And it produces the boule crowd but then it produced the militants. And our position is anybody that did that should be eliminated. And you had LAPD and the FBI and other agencies that you could play their game on and they'd get eliminated.
Mm-hmm. Most
of the time. And what you'd do is you'd set them up to look like they were the militants because they were acting around, and something would take them out. Now, that's just the reality because this thing that we're dealing with now, people do not appreciate how serious it was. Folk died all the time, and this little low body count you have going now. I mean, that's just an anomaly, a statistical anomaly compared to the way it used to be. It ain't happening. And when I was coming along, it was nowhere near what it was for my parents and nowhere near what it was for my grandparents. But we do ourselves in with this kind of stuff. You know, it's sending out an SOS signal. You know what that SOS signal stands for? S, stuck, O, on, S, stupid, or SOS, same old shit.
I was gonna bring that up. You tweeted that today. I was gonna bring it up because I was like,
Well, we think I like my dad. We've been over it.
Yeah, because I saw that you typed that. I was like, oh, I like that. That SOS, stuck on stupid, same old shit. Oh, and I will bring it up. So in the meantime, that clip, the network that it plays on, South Central Baddies, Miami Baddies, all these baddies or whatever, is on Zeus Network, which was created by a black man.
Why would he call it Zeus?
I have no idea. I don't.
Why would you name it after a Greek god? See, that's how silly Negroes are. And they into Jesus. A few of them are into Allah. Some of them are coming up now, want to get into Abraham. But the bottom line is they don't know who Akinwale, Yokoti, and Agunbi are, but they know what the Greco-Roman counterparts are. Zeus and Jupiter. Come on now. Where is your cultural thing? And what is this we're supposed to be looking at?
This is the Zeus Network website. It says Baddies East, the new episodes. These are all their shows. It's just low vibrational, crazy, ghetto, ignorant shows.
See, I grew up in South Central Los Angeles. And to put on a production like that, well, they didn't even call it that when I was growing up. That was later. And then LA City Council banned the official use of South Central because of its negative connotations. This is absolutely ridiculous. And to glorify the dysfunction that is going on out there, in a different day, they'd be beaten, carefully whipped.
Right.
And that was back in the 1960s. Now,
I wanted to pull up.
I'm not advocating that. I'm a retired judge. I couldn't do that. Now, there might have been some people I knew back in my youth that might have done such things, hypothetically. Perhaps hypothetically.
Yeah, so this is the owner, Lee Muel Plummer. He's the owner of Zeus.
He's a sissy, so we can see that. So he's trying to destroy his community like he did his manhood. See, a real man would not allow this kind of stuff to go on, let alone produce it.
Yeah.
So I just called him straight out.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
I'm surprised you even sent that to me. Because
yeah, it's disgusting. And that's from the brother out there in Los Angeles who does that masculinity clothing.
Oh, he sent it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, he sent it to me.